once again, and this is the last of our semifinals, guys. One
Holy
of two.
Shit.
Holy shit is correct, man. Holy shit is correct. I mean, holy fuck. Yeah, dude.
Alright, so Vikingcat's spooky
got a-
army.
Got a chubby for the spook, man. Got a chubby for the spook. Well, let's see what he's brought in. Let's see what he's brought. What does he have? Well, why don't you lay it down for us here?
He has 3 units of spooky, scary, ethereal, terrifying Cairn rates. 4 of them, actually. Wait, 5 of them. With 3 of them having some chevrons of experience. We have 1 unit of the Hex race and 1 unit of the Chillgeists, which are the Hex race with an AoE slow. We have Manny up in the air on a Hellsteed. We have him with Spirit Leech, Invocation of Nehek, Raise Dead, Master of the Black Arts, the Hunger, Life Leeching, and Curse of Undeath. Pretty cool stuff. He has this Morse engine cleverly hidden behind a rock. Hilarious. And we also have a Vampire of the Shadows with the map-wide 6% speed boost up in the air with a Hellsteed as well.
Oh yeah, dude. You know, and I got a surprise for you guys, by the way. Like, I'm actually not gonna draw this shit. You know what gives my dick really hard, SirEx? It's a Foot of Gorks coming down on ethereal units, man.
God.
That gets me fucking diamonds, man. I can tell you right now, and it's gonna look real good. We do have Wurzag, a Great Green Prophet, making his way onto the battlefield, and guess what spell he has?
He does indeed have the foot!
He has the Foot of motherfucking Gork, man. This shit is gonna end fan-fucking-tastically if you get a goddamn blob in here. Holy shit, do I want to see that right now. But hey, what do we have as far as the rest of his units go? He's got 3 units of Black Orcs out here in the front, 2 units of ranged Night Goblin Archers. One of them will be the Rusty Arrows. They have that useful Sunder and Poison, as all Goblins do. We're also gonna see 2 units of Savage Orc Biggins, guys. They're just kind of right here in the back. Try to head off any of those guys and maybe try to go for those rear charges against these 2 units of archers. You cannot forget as well, we will also have 2 giants, guys. Very solid looking fellows, these guys. Good intelligent folk. Wurzag, the Great Green Prophet, on the ground, did get Spirit Leeched, and 2 goblin big bosses, 1 on a wolf, 1 on a spider. By the way, Wurzag, the Great Green Prophet, what does he got, man? What does he do? How does he do it? Well, first of all, he has the effigy of a Gid. This is amazing, guys, in that it roots an opponent down to the ground and does a fair amount of damage to them. Also allows everybody else to do damage to that 1 unit. Why is, of course, there. The Foot of Gork is there as well. The Freshmaker. This is going to be great against those ethereal units. We also have Here We Go for some more melee attack, and then the Fist of Gork, of course, a good standard Orc War Boss spell. A good big Law spell.
Also, curiously, the Hex rates actually have flaming attacks. What? That's weird.
Wait, the Hex rates have flaming attacks?
Yeah, look at that.
Wait, which ones? The Chillgeists?
No, the regular ones.
The regular? What the fuck? The regular Hex rates have flaming attacks? Alright, the more you know. I had no idea they had flaming attack. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but we have the engagement starting right here. SirEx looks like a bit of a cheeky charge here by the Chillgeist out against that Savage Orc Biggin unit. And nobody really losing a whole hell of a lot, but the rear charge is going to come in here from the Hex rates, and that may actually do some damage. No, they were caught out, not enough mass, and
ballsy.
looking like, yeah, real ballsy, man, is the word for that.
So here's
Real
the thing.
ballsy.
These, the Rusty Arrows are going to be essentially useless here. Besides regular damage, because that's Sundering. They don't give a shit. They don't have any armor.
Yeah, that's very, very true with that, man. Very true with that. I mean, maybe the poison will help out here, but, you know, I gotta say that, unfortunately, Vikingcat91, despite his... Oh!
He missed!
Man, you came too early, my friend. You came too early, man. You gotta tie that shit up, dude. Holy, you gotta collar that motherfucker. You can't be doing that. That's a lot of magic just gone. Gone. How many more foot up can he afford?
That hurts. Like, oh, that hurts. He should have, like... I can't even.
Let's do this!
Can't even.
Also, what the heck is it with this harass? Like, it's not working. Also, wow, Wurzag's about to go down.
Yeah, Wurzag, man. I mean, he's just gotten Spirit Leeched to death at this point, man. One after another, and honestly, that is exactly what Vikingcat91 here was looking for versus Pippington, man. There's no way that Wurzag can counter this right now. He is just going to have to die like a dog.
Indeed. Also, these Chillgeists and Hex rates are not doing good at all. But, yeah.
I guess it's the thought that counts. I mean, he's using them. He's using them.
They're
you know,
unique.
maybe. Yeah, he's entertaining us at the very least.
Yeah.
Right?
There we go.
All right, guys. Oh, good lord. This is goddamn hilarious here. I can't believe how little these fucking chill guys are doing against these Savage Orc Biggins. The Savage Orc Bacons are just prepared to take these charges.
Oh, God.
And Chill Guys, just so many Chill Guys dying every time they get a charge off. That is not the way it's supposed to work. Oh, yeah, Wurzag does cast a spell. The Epic does happen. Yeah, he's going to go down.
Kill him.
It is going to as well, man. It is going to, too. Oh, he's trying. Look at that. Look at, he's trying to... Oh, no.
And that actually... Did that free Manny?
That did free Manny, I believe, man. No longer is he caught out. These Watchers are going to do some work against him, but he can Invocation of the Heck, that easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Brutal. And, like, he has the Archers to scare him away, but again, like, Manfred does not give a fuck.
Yeah, dude. He's just going to get the fuck out of here. Fuck this shit. I'm out. Yeah. You know, this, goddamn, would this have been a different situation? I mean, I guess not necessarily a totally different situation. An Orc Warboss certainly would have lived longer, though Spirit Leeches would not have been nearly as effective as he can certainly just potion out of those dicey situations. Not forever, but for a good long time.
Indeed, and here comes the rest of the Wraiths forward.
Yeah, you know, maybe it is, SirEx, that these Hex Rays were just tired of being alive. They were tired of undeath. They wanted to pierce the veil again and just, you know, return to good old regular death, and so they just suicided themselves continuously.
Gotcha. Also, I think it's pretty funny how these other guys are parked right next to the Mortis Engine for the heals. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it just helps them out, right? I mean, it's got like a goddamn food truck out here, man. The Mortis Engine taco truck, just serving out them health tacos, making sure everybody gets their health back.
Also, you see pulling the Mortis Engine, they're like the ethereal Black Knights with lances. Like, I wish they had those.
Yeah, they really would. That would look so damn cool, man.
Like ethereal lances. Like, give them piss poor attack and give them a nice charge.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be pretty cool, man. That'd be pretty cool. I wish they could phase through units, but of course that's not going to be the case here. Some ethereal units do something similar, but...
Yeah.
So why is it, SirEx, that the Hexthrays have ethereal sides, whereas the Cairn Wraiths have real sides? Actually, no, you know what? The Cairn Wraiths are actually... Oh, no! The Cairn Wraiths aren't ethereal, dude!
Yeah, they are. Wait, what?
I mean, like, yeah, they are technically, but if you take a look at them, right, their clothing outside is ethereal, but they have bones. And, you know, the size, of course, is not ethereal. The Hex Wraiths and the Chill Guys, on the other hand, are completely ethereal. They've got, like, no bony portions. Even the bones
are ethereal.
Yeah, even the bones are ethereal for them.
That's... Maybe they're... I have no fucking clue. That seems like an oversight.
That seems like, yeah, right? And it also makes the Hexthrays and the Chill Guys look a lot less cool.
Yeah.
The Cairn Wraiths do look better, now that they're like pseudo-ethereal here. Agony Duck, there you go, man. Something else that the graphics guys can do.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. Let's see here. Invocation, isn't there a limit how long you can stay at a fight? Yes, there is, gun lag. These guys, they both have to be attackers, I believe. And they're, you know, Bobbly Eyes would know more about that, but they are both moving towards each other. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So... There's still two leadership on the side of the orcs, but they're both goblins. So we'll see how that goes. Also, that fear, like that huge terror is gonna be a little spooky.
It is, man. It is. A huge terror is not going to be something that these guys want to deal with. Now, these Black Orcs will be able to deal with it A-okay, I think. Now, do the Savage Orcs? Hey, the Savage Orcs are immune to it as well. Interesting. Or the Night Goblins. Psychology.
As long as they're savage. As long as they have frenzy.
As long as they have frenzy. Fair enough there. Fair enough. Black Orcs a little bit more confident in being able to keep their shit together.
Yeah.
So.
Again, I've said this millions of times. You need to have immune psychology on the fucking Chosen.
Oh yeah. It's. Yeah, it's now. By the way, we are gonna have these. We are gonna have our zombies being spawned here. Somebody's actually using Raised Dead. Now that is a new thing, but unfortunately, the Raised Dead not in quite in the right place here. Vikingcat91 decides to put Raised Dead way up in the front here, as opposed to doing it up against these two rusty arrows out in the back. Now the rusty arrows are doing some pretty good damage though against Manfred von Karstein. Manfred is going to have to heal very soon indeed.
What is this charge? What?
It's dirty. It's I don't know, man. I don't know. The Savage Orcs are getting creamed though right now. It looks like we're gonna have our 2 units of Lords and Heroes to come down and take care of the likes of these Chill Guys ASAP. Now the Mortis Engine, by the way, slowly but surely coming into combat, SirEx. And I mean, how is this battle shaping up? It does look like the Orcs are already routing 1 or 2 places, but then again, they still have the power of the Giants.
They do, and like these, I was about to comment about how these Goblin archers are being unmolested, but nope.
Yeah,
So,
exactly, right? Yeah, not quite, man, not quite. I mean, I was probably going to say that as well, is rather odd that these guys are not being targeted down by Raised, not being targeted down by the Mortis Engine. That is exactly what we see now, and now we have a bunch of different kind of Geist, Hex, Raised, and Shield Geist all up in the center here, all doing all kinds of damage, and by the way, we also do have something else. Looks like Terror has made the Rusty Arrows run away. That Claw of Nagash, rather the Mortis Engine, just about dead as well.
Indeed, and these Giants are not doing nearly enough damage. Only 20 kills apiece. And most of them are on zombies.
It does look like it, man. And I mean, he's killing zombies relatively effectively, but we see the Black Orcs are not doing so hot right now. The Karen raids with their with their damage in general look like they're going to be able to make those guys flee. The Savage Orcs already off the battlefield. These Goblin big bosses being taken down individually, just one by one. Oh my God, that's too bad for them.
The mass route, like terror and fear against these poor Black Orcs. It's just so sad to see.
It is a damn sad thing to see, man. A damn sad thing to see. These Orcs run for the hills here in the face of this unbelievably just ethereal army. It's too bad about those fucking foots, man.
Oh, here comes the
really too bad.
Vampire. He's about to go down.
The Empire?
Vampire.
Oh, the Vampire. I was like, the Empire is coming over the hill to save the greenskins. What the fuck? And, you know, it remains to be seen, though. I mean, this really shows, by the way, how effective the greenskins really are when they take nice, large units up against the vampire counts. Now, despite the fact that the Spirit Leech took down Wurzag so very quickly early on, we still have a nice, strong presence coming out of these two giants here, and they will certainly be able to do a decent amount of damage before they get taken down, but I don't think there's a single way here, SirEx, that they are not eventually taken down for the count.
Well, here's the thing. I don't even need to be. Like, he just destroyed one unit of the Goblin Big Boss over here. And the other one's hiding right next to the Giants. But if they can kill him, the Giants are just going to run.
Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. And that's all they got to do is kill that one little Goblin Big Boss. And Goblin Big Bosses, despite their namesake, are not really the toughest suckers in the world, especially the ones on the world. Not the sturdiest fellows, man. It does look like, by the way, though, that this battle will continue on for just a little while longer here. It looks like Vikingcat is just cleaning up the edges, making sure that nothing is amiss before he decides to commit into this fight versus the Giants. But the fight versus the Giants ain't going to be no easy thing, man. Karen Ray's proving not to be the most effective anti-giant tool. Holy shit, this is working out for the Greenskins.
Again, he just needs to get and kill that hero. If he does, he wins for the vampires. But yeah, these Karen Raids, they have armor piercing, they have terror, they have no armor. The Giant doesn't give a fuck about how ethereal you are if he's doing crazy damage anyway.
Yeah, precisely, man. And, you know, this is actually rather strange because, you know, typically when we see a Banshee go up against a Giant, right, there's no question the Giant is going to get absolutely just owned, pwned, just beaten down into the dirt un-goddamn mercifully by the Banshee. But against these Karen raids, man, they're doing extremely well.
The AoE is really bad.
It's so damn good, man. It's so damn good. Yeah, like Rigson said, the AoE Karens do... Giants do wreck Karens, and I think, yeah, the AoE is part of it. Like you said, also, the Giants don't give a shit about what the Karen raids can do, and I think last but not least, poor Karen raids, man, they just don't have the duelist trait that you really need to go against these Giants.
Indeed. And as you see here, Manfred and some Hex Rays are cleaning up the last of the Orcs to try to make sure that the debuff to the leadership because of army losses engaged as much as possible. Millions of times. I may have exaggerated.
You know, millions. It may not be incorrect.
Also, can we talk about how somehow the Giants are covered head to toe in blood? Like what?
My imagination, dude, is that like when they grab those people, they fucking just squeeze them over their head like a goddamn ketchup bottle.
Well, here's the thing: you're squeezing skeleton ghosts.
Yeah, oh yes, that's a good point. Yeah, you're squeezing skeleton ghosts, aren't you? I mean, I guess just for good measure, these Giants probably pick up a couple Savage Orcs there and just squeeze a couple of them. So you thought that Wurzag died to Spirit Leech? Nah, dude. It was the Giant stuffing Wurzag down his pants, yo.
Is that a Wurzag in your pants, or is just... I don't know.
Exactly, man. You hide that poor guy. You just say live for another day, man. Live for maybe another day. The Black Orcs, by the way, will be taken care of very effectively here by Pippington, and as soon as the Black Orcs are down, though, he's going to have to attack his opponent here, as that is the only thing that he's attacking right now is that unit of Black Orcs, and soon the final engagement will happen, guys. Soon the final engagement will happen. I really wish there was a magic meter as well there, Vidzero Exile. Yeah, he is attacking. Montwell is right. He's attacking the Black Orcs. As soon as the Black Orcs are dead, he's going to have to do something about these Giants. But until the Black Orcs are dead, there's no real reason to attack anything else.
Yeah.
A technicality, but you know, one that we have to remain consistent on. We
Honestly,
can't get.
He should just stop moving with the Giants. They're exhausted. Like, give him some chance to return. To like rest.
That it might indeed be. Is he walking them right now? Yeah, he is walking them, so that'll help out a little bit, at the very least. Helping out just a little bit, and the Karen Wraiths are going to wraith their way away here. The Chill Guys are going to chill out as well. How chill are Chill Guys, man? That's the question. Are they like chill, or are they kind of just pricks and, you know, in stoner disguise? That's the real question.
We know to say, to be hot, you have to be cool.
There you go, man. To be hot, you gotta be cool, man. To be hot, you gotta be cool. Sounds like something out of the 90s, that saying.
Also, look at the look at the helmets on the Chill Guys. Looking like some Lord of the Rings shit.
Lord of the Rings shit right there, man. By the way, the rule is stupid. How would you change the rule then, right? Like, there's no possible way to change that rule. And if you start disallowing them to be considered attacking when they're chasing down units that are running away, they were not shattered yet. Remember, they did not have the white flag on top. They only had they were just breaking. And so if you didn't, if you did not allow that to be attacking, it just opened up a whole can of worms.
Get him!
You could be like, yeah.
Okay, guys, all right. Looks like Pippington with his giants. He's going to go for one last fight here. A ballsy move from that Goblin Big Boss, moving out the safety of his two giants.
There's two friends.
And now we have to see some attacking here.
Also, look at the balance power. 3 versus 209. It's pretty amusing.
Yeah, that is right, man. But these there's some 3 buff sons of bitches, man. 3 buff sons of bitches, that's for sure.
So I wonder if there's any match left on Manny. I guess that's a yes.
I guess that's the answer right there, man. He cast some zombies out, but that's not going to be quite enough to catch out these two giants. The giants will be able to escape that unit of zombies right there without getting bogged down. And now the Karen Wraiths are going in for their last fight, man. One last engagement for the glory, man, for all the marbles. And here it is. All right, guys, all right. And continue on. The beating continues here as the giants will work their magic, so to speak, on these Karen Wraiths, man. I mean, as it turns out, you don't really just need iron or iron to kill ghosts, right? Or salt, for that matter. You can just use big-ass fucking rocks and loud noises, and they will eventually go down. Yeah, exactly. Right?
Also, I don't like how this big boss is in the front getting attacked by all those shield guys.
Yeah, the big boss, but it's a really hard thing to micro at this point with your goblin, right? Like, how do you protect him? And I think you really do, and I think it's a good point, man. And I think Pippington is trying. He just has to move it just a little bit further back, and maybe he might be a bit more successful.
I agree. Yeah.
All right, and it continues. It continues. The Giants, by the way, are just about to die here. It looks like the Goblin Big Boss is not having a great time, and the crumbling, though it almost came out here from the Vampire Counts, actually the crumbling has started to a certain extent. Don't think it's going to be enough, man. I think too many Vampire Counts units. And yeah, Goblin Big Boss is routed out. Manny's going to just sickle him down, easy peasy, and the Giants are dead.
Yeah, they're not even dead, just routing. So, question for people who play tabletop, like, what were the vampires use for anti-large besides the Blood Knights and maybe the Skeleton Spears? Do they have any tools?
There were no large units in Warhammer.
Oh, that's right.
Right, you just had toughness and things like that, so you just had high-strength units that did just fine, because high-strength units not only destroy your armor save, but also are effective against even the larger units that have high toughness. And that's the thing that you got to go through, man. When you're going against large units in tabletop, it was the toughness that you had to beat. And, and that, I guess, the toughness is like the proxy for toughness in Total Warhammer is the idea of large versus unlarge, but that kind of fucks with things, because you got cavalry versus monsters and things like that, so...
Interesting.
All right, so that game goes convincingly, I suppose, not convincingly to Vikingcat, but it does go to Vikingcat. I think the game was always in his hands there, SirEx.
Mm-hmm. Except for the beginning when he was being a little silly with his charges. Yeah,
I think, that was a little silly, and, it could have definitely gone in his favor a little bit better if he'd been more conservative with the Hexwraith and Chillgeist right there. But still, a solid win for Vikingcat.
Indeed.